This is the game. It's called Astra-Conquest. Terran Sovereignty Command is what the AI gave it as a subtitle. So this is a planker coded game that I kind of took parts of games and put it together. So like Star Wars Rebellion is where I got a lot of the space conquest stuff from, and then but I didn't like their ship battles, so I went to Battlefleet Gothic for ship battle rules. And then I'm going to be adding, kill team rules for the planetary base assaults, where you go and you try to just take out a piece of one of the assets on the planet. And then there is a planetary assault that you can do with full Warhammer 40K armies that I'll just do as like an 11th edition combat patrol fight or something, whatever. But right now I've just got the space battles. I got the Battlefield Gothic game working, and then I've got the it's a Battlefield Gothic like game, and then the Star Wars Rebellion game that leads into that and plays into that. So here we go. I'm just going to go with standard. Gives you a lot of stuff to start with. So if you look at it here, um, you've got minerals, water, oxygen, coin, and organics. So those are the things you have to get from the planets that you sit on. When you start out, you're going to see red and purple dots, and blue dots, and yellow dots, and triangles. The triangle is a fleet. A dot is an asset on a planet. Here we're going to go in on ours. And so if you look at it, that means there's a fleet there, and there's an asset there. Well, I've got water, water wells, two of them there. I usually like to get a hold of some manufacturing because coin is a big part of the game, and it doesn't look like I have any manufacturing on any of these, so I will build manufacturing on the one that I have, add an asset, and I'm going to build a manufacturing thing to start getting some coin. So there we go. So there we go. We got that. Same for oxygen. But in this case, this is a planet in this system that I don't have control of, so I have to assault it. If this were controlled by another army, I would have to pay coin and I believe minerals. Coin, minerals, and organics, I believe, is what I'd have to pay to get rid of the defenses that would load up these red boxes. Um, but anyways, you can put three resource assets and five defense assets. I'm gonna make it so that the first one costs, a small amount to get rid of if there's only one, but if there's two, that one costs a whole lot, or that costs like double. And then if there's three, that would cost instead of, you know, quadruple, or maybe it'll go quadruple, and then four, it goes up dramatically. But yeah, so that's how I want to make that work. But right now, I think it's all the same. Like it just costs a certain amount to get rid of one of the dots, which is fine. It's fine. Doesn't need to be anything special. So then, at any point when you select one of these, down here, all your options become available. You can claim, and then if you claim something, it will claim it. It says, hey, it's going to cost you 15 coin to claim. Okay, well, I'm going to claim it. And then I'm going to put some stuff on it. I'm going to put a defense battery. No, first I'm going to put something to protect on it. So I will put another manufacturing. I told you I like to get the coin in there. Coin, everything costs coin, it seems. Doing a defense battery. It's like, yeah, that's gonna be a 25 coin. So we're already down from 80 to 20 coins, so you can see that that's pretty tough business. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go to travel. When you go to travel, it brings up a list of places to go and tells you how much it's gonna cost. It's gonna cost more the further you gotta go out. And whenever there's an enemy fleet at the destination, you're gonna fight them if you land there. So we're gonna go to one of these enemy fleets. Oof, that's a big one. Um, so we're gonna engage in battle. I've done a proposed roll off. I'm gonna make that a parlay where you can propose to the AI enemy, hey, how about instead I just give you like 20 coin or whatever, and then you can retreat for a certain amount of coin, but then you have to pay double to go to wherever you're going. I'm going to engage in battle because we want to see how battle actually works. I haven't done one of these yet. So here we go. We're in the initiative phase. Imperial versus Chaos 3, tie at 4. All right, so it looks like Corsairs is over here. So they're going to hold initiative. And then the Terran Sovereignty is my team. They're smaller, if you can't tell, but they do have one bigger ship, so we'll see if that helps. First things first, we're going to go ahead and hit next, and then it's going to say assign special orders to your ships. Well, I've got 3 ships, so it's got 3 things here. Um, I don't like, so it's got these as yeah, it's got these, just letters. That's all head forward. That's some kind of turn move. Um, okay, so that's a super hard turn, I guess. Okay, so that's brace for impact. That's BFI brace for impact. That's lock on target. So that makes it it only gives you a +1 to hit basically. This is reload your torpedo tubes. Or you can just skip giving it special orders. But anyways, and it rolls when you do this. So I'm gonna do a reload on this guy. He failed that one. I'm gonna do a reload for this one. All right, got that one. And then I'm gonna do an all head forward just to see if that does anything cool. All right, what happened? All right, so it just took me a movement. So down here, it gives you the stats on this bad boy. Brace for impact, half all power, each incoming hit saves on a 4 and a leadership check. So I guess you would roll 2 dice, and on a 7 up, it passes. Turrets, there's 3 turrets, armor, it's got shields. I don't know how Battlefield Gothic works. I was told to like use rules that are similar to Battlefield Gothic, and it went out and found them and did it. So it looks like we've got brace for impact on these 2, which makes no sense. All of them aren't really, because we're in the first. All right, so we got a turn. All right, we're in the movement phase, so we're gonna move, and it easily takes us through this. Whatever. I'm not watching comments, so if you guys are saying shit or if anybody's even joined up, I don't know. I'm just talking to myself at this point. So I've gone through and moved everything, and so now it looks like we're on to the shooting phase. Who gets to shoot? Oh, okay. So it looks like we're gonna get to shoot, so I'm gonna launch torpedoes here. What does this say? Oh, target ship. Yeah, so it just shoots these torpedoes straight out. and it can't target a different ship, so fire it. And then this one here, fire that straight out. Oh yeah, that was showing me that. Okay. And then that's it. I'm confirming it. Okay, so those are the torpedoes. Oh wow. Looks like each one of them has like a different length of torpedo spread, and maybe they spread out as they go. I don't know. I've never seen this. Okay, we're gonna end the shooting phase. Blast markers are rolled five removed. Okay, so that's what it was. Let's gotta remove those. Okay, initiative four, sailors hold the initiative. Okay, next. So gonna reload, I'm gonna reload, I'm gonna all head forward, confirm. I don't understand what's going on. Um, move forward, move forward, move forward, move forward, forward, move forward. Oh no, it turned me. That's weird. Okay, so then I right clicked. All right, and then this is all head forward. All right, there. I think that one is I'm supposed to be going straight ahead like that. If I think I don't have that working right because he's supposed to be on. Okay, so now it's shooting phase. Why am I the only one allowed to shoot? Um, okay. Zoom. Why would they know when to get to shoot? I want to see. See if what's going to happen. This is obviously not working right. Let's see. Yeah, so it's only letting the player team. person right now. But that doesn't mean shit because I've got it downloaded. And let's see if I've got it. Let's see if this one's got time left on it. They should be doing movement too, but it's doing the shooting. When did I tell you to put AI in control of the other team? Well, I don't understand. See, this is why. Yeah, get that. All right, so let's see here. Let's see. So there we go. That's plenty of context for you to check on. All right, here we go. Let's see what it does. Because I definitely don't like how the battle's not working the way it should. AI is definitely not doing anything at all. Yeah, we choked on it. All right, so now let's see if I've got. I know I have another account somewhere. Control C. Let's go. Let's go private. Let's go private. Yeah, I don't think you are. Let's try it again. Ooh, this one will make it. Something over there. Oh, I choked on it. That sucks. Oh, that's fine. All right, so what's the deal? 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. Everything's 1 o'clock. All right, well, I don't get to fix this tonight. I do it tomorrow. Mm, That's some nice hair. Well, I don't think anybody watched. I'm just not looking at my stuff. Yep, viewers, nothing. And I delete. No, I can end it.